this was Will's big night. This was supposed to be Will's big night, right? Um, this is supposed to be Will's big night, his first Oscar win. He's been waiting for this for so long. He still gets his Oscar, but it looks real bad, right? Right, it looks bad. Jada. Jada looks horrible right now, right? Let me tell you why Jada looks so horrible. Because everybody, despite the fact that people will say it's not Jada's fault, a lot of us are looking at it like, Jada, this is all about you. This is all about Jada. And so it seems almost as if she instigated it, right? Chris. Chris got humiliated on national television. He got smacked. He had to stand there, and then he had to continue with the entire presentation. And it wasn't a short presentation. He had to stand there, continue with announcing the nominees. Then he had to get closer to Will. He had to go all the way to the front of the stage. Then he had to stand there while Questlove and the other guys are giving their speeches, their acceptance speeches, and then he has to walk off awkwardly off the stage. Like, he got humiliated. Will Packer, who put this together, produced it, he had an opportunity to shine. Right, this was supposed to be his big night. I produced the Oscars, and if it goes off without a hitch, if it goes off great, he looks amazing. But it didn't go off with a hitch. It ended with, well, it transpired in like one of the worst, incidents in Oscar history. One of the worst incidents. Um, the Academy. So the Academy is looking suspect, but guess what? The Academy did get. The Academy got more attention on the Oscars than they have ever had. When was the last time you were talking about the Oscars on Monday morning? Some of us may be watching the Oscars, and we'll talk about it on Monday. Oh, okay. When's the last time you've been talking about the Oscars on Tuesday morning? When's the last time you were talking about the Oscars on Friday? Like, this is the most attention the Academy Awards have gotten ever. Ever. Like, nobody cared. Like not nobody, but so many people had just tuned it out. It was boring. It was just like, what's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose. Who cares? Non-stop, people have been talking about this the entire week. And don't forget, SNL is live tomorrow, so there's definitely going to be talk about it tomorrow, and then Sunday. At the very least, it's going to be talk about it Sunday, because whatever SNL does, because SNL is live tomorrow, so whatever SNL does, and there's probably going to be the cold open is probably going to be on this. The weekend update is going to have something on this. They might have other skits. There's definitely going to be conversation about this at least till Sunday. So a week later, people are still talking about this. The Academy has gotten something out of this. The Academy has gotten a lot of eyes, a lot of attention that they didn't get otherwise. Okay, but you're saying, but the Academy didn't do it. Will did. Okay, if that's all that happens, imagine if all that happens is that Chris tells the joke, Will gets up, walks up to Chris Rock, smacks him. And then when he's leaving, now remember this: when Will is number one, Will laughed at the joke. Will got up, went to the stage, smacked Chris, and as Will turns around, he's got a smirk on his face. Will has a smirk on his face as he's walking off of the stage. He sits down. At this point, everybody in the audience thinks, wait a minute, is this real? Everybody in the audience is asking themselves, is this real or fake? Was this a skit, or or was that real? All of us watching on TV are saying, was this real or not? And then Chris Rock says, Will Smith just smacked the mess out of me. And people laugh. Everybody in the audience starts laughing because they're like, oh, okay, this is a skit. We laugh. Okay, we're like, okay, this is just a skit. But at that point, there are two people that know this is not a skit: Will Smith and Chris Rock. Will Smith knows because he really hit Chris Rock. Chris Rock knows because he felt that hand come across his face. Chris Rock and Will Smith know this is real. Why does Will start yelling? Chris knows it's real. Will knows it's real. Everybody else thinks it's a joke. Why does Will start yelling? Now, because this goes back to what somebody said earlier. Oh, he tried to get away with it. He was getting away with it. And then he starts yelling. Why did Will Smith start yelling? Chris knows it's real. Chris knows, okay, I shouldn't have said that joke about Jada. Why does Will? Whose benefit is that for? It's not for Chris. Chris already knows. Okay, he didn't like that joke about Jada. I better not talk about Jada. Whose benefit is Will Smith yelling, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth"? Whose benefit? He did that for everybody else. He wanted everybody else to know. He wanted everybody else to know two things. One, that it was real, and two, it was about Jada. So we didn't assume that Jada was the cause of this. Will told us it was about Jada because Will says, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." In that moment, Will makes sure everybody knows it's real, and he throws his wife under the bus. This seems quid quo. Yes, yes, quid pro quo. Will wanted that Oscar. And now, hey, this is completely off the record, but great news. Uh, I hope you, I hope you wrote an acceptance speech. I'm just saying. Okay. Listen, Will, you didn't hear this from me, but I've got a really good line that tonight is going to be a great night for you. You know what I'm saying? However, I did want to just point something out. Just one small little thing. You see, I'm pretty sure it's going to go your way, but there's just one slight problem. Like, you remember a few years back, you and your wife boycotting the Oscars. Like, I mean, listen, you were awesome in King Richard. You were great. We loved you. And you listen, you deserve it. There's no doubt you deserve it tonight. But we just haven't recovered. We haven't recovered since I mean, honestly, Will, y'all made us look racist. And right now, our numbers are down. Our numbers have been down. Will, we're all rooting for you tonight, but we're gonna need you to do something for us. Will sits down. So Will sits down. Chris Rock doesn't say anything else about Jada. All of a sudden, Will's angry now. He wasn't angry when he told the joke. He wasn't angry when he smacked Chris Rock. Chris Rock stopped, just okay, I'm not talking about Jada anymore. And then all of a sudden, Will is angry. That's why, if anything was fake, I don't think the laughter was fake. I think the anger was fake. So in the instant aftermath, Jada got thrown under the bus. Will Packer's production was ruined. And Chris Rock got humiliated on stage, live for everybody. Will got his Oscar. Will got a standing ovation. And the Academy got their numbers through the roof. Jada actually talked about how the Oscars, the Academy Awards, allows Black people to present, to be, the comedian hosting, but they don't want to recognize Black talent. This series of tweets was on January 16th, 2016. So Jada is one of the first people coming out talking about this Oscar so white, right? But there was somebody who said something before Jada. This person. On January 15th, Chris Rock calls the Oscars the white BET Awards. January 15th, Chris Rock calls the Oscars the white BET Awards. Jada, the next day, comes out, hey, they don't respect us. They don't respect our talent. They don't give us the recognition we deserve. We should boycott. Will Smith gets interviewed on that. What does he say? He says he was out of the country at the time. He came home and went, what happened? Will Smith comes back and says, well, I didn't even know about it. She started it without my knowledge. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to go to the Oscars without her, and he gives this joke about he's not going to go to the Oscars with Charlize Theron. But he's but yeah, this was her idea, but I won't go since she doesn't want me to go. But then I found out that there was somebody else who had something to say. Yeah, here it is. Straight Outta Compton producer Will Packer said that the 2016 list of Oscar nominees was embarrassing. So, some key figures in the 2016 Oscars So White campaign. Chris Rock starts it on the 15th. Jada picks up the ball on the 16th. Will Packer is complaining about it. All three of those people got humiliated on Sunday. And Will Smith, who's back there in 2016 copping a plea talking about Jada did this without his knowledge, like just on her own, is the person that created this chaos. Because now you go from Oscar So White to having such diversity, having such black representation. You've got Will and Denzel both nominated again. You've got Regina Hall, Wanda Sykes, both co-hosting. You've got Chris Rock presenting. Samuel L. Jackson already got his Lifetime Achievement Award. You've got Questlove nominated, winds up winning an Oscar. Will Packer is producing the event. P. Diddy's a presenter. Like all of this representation is taking place on Sunday night. And before he gets his Oscar, before Will Smith gets his Oscar, seemingly out of the blue, he gets up on the stage, smacks Chris Rock, and then makes sure everybody in the audience and on TV knows it's real. If the Academy actually wanted to get revenge on Jada, Chris, Will Packer for Oscar So White, that would have been a hell of a way for them to accomplish that. Thank you for checking out this clip from Escaping the Echo Chamber. If you would like to check out the entire live stream, you can click on the screen now, or you can click on the link in the description box below. I'll see you next time.